Man, it's hot out here. It's about, 95, but the fan is blowing, so I feel good. Hey guys, welcome back to another edition of Chronic Pain Dinner Demon. My name is Raymond Nugent. How are you? How was your week going so far? It's Thursday. I like to do the Thursday shows because you know what? It's one more day before the weekend. You know what I mean? And it gets you exciting. It gets you in that weekend mood. You know what I mean? One more day. All right, we're almost there. You know what I'm saying, guys? Hey, I just want to share with you today something I was just going through my journal and going back on my last fusion, and I have to say, when I checked, my last spinal fusion was 13 years ago. Okay, and I remember a certain doctor had viewed my CAT scans, and he had said to me that 10 years from now I'll need another fusion. You know what I mean? So I'm going on 13 years, which is 10 years past. I mean, 3 years past, what he predicted. Thank God, for that. I really appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? And it's just hard work and dedication, and certainly I give thanks to the surgeon, that helps me, to get to where I'm at today. It's just all a collective, effort, to get me where I'm at today. And I'm very grateful. You know what I mean? I'm very grateful. Yeah. Um, with all that said, look what's going on with as far as the reopening of schools is concerned. Everybody's in a limbo. You know, um, in my opinion, I think the schools should stay closed for a little while because there's a lot of uncertainties. And we're getting a lot of mix, mixed messages. So I'm a little apprehensive about that because I have a daughter that is in education, and also my little granddaughters. I mean, both of them go to school. And little Gabby, she's going to be 3. So I really can't see little Gabby in a mask all day and doing that 6 feet thing apart because they're little babies. And I know parents. You're not going to put your kids in harm's way. So you know, just pay attention to what the researchers are saying. The doctors, the educators, the specialists. Because we're getting mixed messages from our leaders, and we really can't go off that because we have to protect our own kids, and we have to protect our own life, and we also have to protect our own families. So I really don't like all of that mixed messages and everything because I think that should have been sorted out before now because we had time, to pre-plan because we know schools was going to get back to the point where it's going to be reopening of schools. You know what I mean? So to me, that should be something that should have been in planned a long time ago. But with the force that's coming down the throat of the educators, as you can see, they're not backing down. Kudos to them because plans should have been already sorted out, in my opinion, or almost sorted out. You know what I'm saying? Because we had time. So things should have been on its way out. You know what I mean? Pardon me. My throat get dry. You know what I'm saying? So parents, just use your discretion as far as sending the child out or your children out to school because I saw a study that said 1 in every 100 children, at least 1 in every 100 will have that will have that COVID virus, going through the door, and that is very disturbing because that one person could infect a lot of different people, hundreds of people, so that's a very disturbing news for me to hear, okay, and like I said, man, believe in your medical experts because I really don't know what to tell you because I am at a loss just like anybody else. With this thing, it's just mind blowing, very stressful, and it costs a lot of headache. And we have to find a way how to just try to just dig a little bit deeper in ourselves and use our discretion. Because things are going on that we're not really getting the full scale of it. And as consumers, that is, of course, totally wrong. But that's just the way it is. All right, guys. Also, folks, election is coming up. You know, have you guys, thought about it and how you're going to vote? If you rather vote by mail or you rather go and stand in line with your mask, which you should, and wait for your turn to cast your ballot. We have to think ahead. You know what I'm saying? Because how we're going to do these things, we just can't wait until the appropriate time. Then we started to, in a hoopla about what's going to happen next week. That's what I'm saying. So we need to work that out from now. You know what I mean? How we're going to vote, because that's very important. And in the Constitution, election have to run this November. You know what I'm saying? You can't put it off. That is in the Constitution. So in my opinion, because from the last time I checked, okay, so election have to be run. All right, and there's a lot of distraction going around, but we just have to be mindful. You know what I mean? And like I said, just when you go out, wear your mask, and just because you're doing it for yourself, for your family members, and for the elderlies, and it's just the right thing to do, because if that's the way we're going to keep down this virus, I don't see why not, So let's do the right thing, and wear the mask, and try to keep down the spread and minimize what's going on, because in my opinion, this thing is going to prolong into 2021, and with the vaccine, there's also uncertainties, and there's also trials and errors, so it's going to take time. So we just can't depend on, your vaccine is coming. We don't know if it's going to work for sure. We don't know the side effects as yet. So we have to wait and see what's going to happen with those things. See what I'm saying? So in the meantime, we have to take precaution, because that's the only measures we can take right now. You know what I'm saying? To keep our families safe. Yeah. So guys, there's not much to discuss this Thursday. It's just a beautiful day out, and I'm enjoying it. It's hot, but hey, thank God for that, because you know what? We can't complain. Because when it's too cold, you complain it's too cold. When it's too hot, so you know what? We have to take it and enjoy it. Just get some water, ice yourself down, stay hydrated, and just, enjoy your day. You see what I'm saying? Because you know what? Tomorrow's another day. And to all my people that's going through chronic pain, just remember, man, it's not forever as far as, the flare-ups, that's going to happen. But just remember, the next day, will be a better day. Because I do have those things on a regular basis, the burning, the stabbing, the tingling of the feet. Most of the times when I walk like I'm walking on pins and needles, but I'm so used to that by now. It's like, yes, it bothers me, but I don't let it ruin my day, because I know life goes on, and that's just what I was dealt. You know what I'm saying? So I just have to deal with it. So it's the way you approach what you were dealt. You see what I'm saying? So just take it day by day, and be optimistic. You know what I mean? And hope for the best, because that's what I do on a daily basis, and that's why I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? So to all my subscribers, I really thank you, and to all the ones who haven't subscribed as yet, I'm going to ask you, if you could please subscribe and leave a comment, thumbs up, and let me know, what you think about, the conversations we just had. You know what I'm saying? And guys, we also have to come up with ways to help each other, just to make ourselves better as human beings. You know what I mean? Whether mentoring or tutoring, or just being some kind of guidance counselor for kids who are going astray, because we need these kids, man. You know what I mean? Because they are the future of tomorrow. You know what I mean? And if they're not here, then what's going to happen to the future? We can't erase the future from today. You know what I mean? We have to bloom the future. We can't erase the future. And I see a lot of young kids are losing their lives over stupid things, and it bothers me. So we have to stop doing those things and try to find a way how to bloom the future. You see what I'm saying? By educating the future. You know what I mean? And make them better men and women, and better people in society. Because we have some very bright kids out there, man. And I'm telling you, they're going to do wonders, especially when it comes down to science, even politics, and all that great stuff. Oh yeah, great innovators. You know what I mean? They're going to be great innovators because you know why? It came in their time. Social media and all these new technology. So it's at their hands right now where they could enhance and become, better, human being. And look what's going on in space right now. You see what I'm saying? Right now we're performing like, what I'm saying? So it's like a surgical, mechanical problem that we're trying to fix up there. You know what I mean? I saw this morning where the tools are just floating around and these guys are just holding the tools. Those things are fascinating. You know what I mean? And if we could do that, can you imagine what else we could do? Can you imagine? You see what I'm saying? So that's why I said I know we have good kids out there who are going to become great innovators because you know why? They're paying attention. And then the ones who are not, we just have to catch them by the hand and just show them the right way. Because, hey, anybody going to make mistakes, but guess what happened? It's the way you bounce back from them. You see what I'm saying? I don't make the same mistake twice. No, I don't. I learn from my mistakes, and that's why I said I'm going to work on a documentary, which I'm working on, from 2011, Spring Valley, which is things that I saw in my plain own eyes that happened to people, and they weren't listening. And I told them, I explained to them, I said, listen, man, you got to be careful. You got to get a job. You have a family. You got to do this. You got to do that. I always keep a job. You see what I'm saying? Because you know what? I'm going to make mistakes, yes, because I'm not perfect, but I make sure I keep a job. Because you know what? I love to be a taxpayer, and that's one of the things that, you benefit from, of course. And I taught those guys those things, but it goes through one and come through the other, because some people you can't try to change them. You just have to try to inject certain little things in their lives or in the conversations and hope they pick it up. And I tried that with so many friends. And where are they today? There's only a very few that's still around. I have some guys that, I came up with that I helped along the way, and now they're better in their lives. You see what I'm saying? Hats off to friends like, Desmond, friends like Adrian, friends like Penniman. You know what I mean? Those guys are, real guys who try to, do things, and they know me from a younger days, and that, I was always a person where, you know what I mean? Always on my grind. You see what I'm saying? And I always try to talk to guys about doing it the right way because, once bitten, twice shy. You see what I'm saying? So, I explained to them, but some guys didn't really learn. So that's why I said about my documentary, because I have seen things happen over the period of years, which I, spoke to guys and they didn't listen. And then it came down on them, and I said, man, like when you see something playing out in front of your eye, and you still have that vivid memory of it, and when you see the sophistication of the length that the Lord went to get to these guys, and you say to yourself, holy Moses, it's like watching Enemy of the State. You see what I'm saying? Oh yeah, it was like watching Enemy of the State, and I told them, but nobody wanted to listen. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just wanted to, be who they want to be. And I understand that, and I dig that. And that's why sometimes I back off, But I wish some of my friends did listen, especially the real ones that I really care for. You see what I'm saying? I wish they had listened because, you know what? They'd have been here today probably relaxing somewhere with their family, or doing whatever they do best, So that's why I'm trying to say it to the younger ones now today. We have to curb them before they fall into those kind of traps. You know what I'm saying? Because yes, there's traps out there, especially for young black men. You see what I'm saying? Things are enticing. Things are encouraging. You see what I'm saying? But guess what happened, guys? Work hard. You know what I'm saying? That never really, for example, I don't even hear about where work ever kill anybody. I mean, I heard about accidents on jobs, yes. But like, my parents always tell me work never kill anybody. I always work. All my family work. All my friends work. You see what I'm saying? That's the best thing to do. Because you know what? That brings you peace. That brings you pride. That brings you joy. Because your kids see you go out there every day on that grind, 9 to 5. You see what I'm saying? And that's a great example to, put forth to your kids. You see what I'm saying? So when they get to a certain age, they know, listen what? I have to become what? A provider for myself. Because I saw the way my parents did it. They set examples for me. You see what I'm saying? Oh yeah. I mean, that's a good thing. So, chronic pain, demon. It's Thursday and it's nice out, and I'm just trying to, kick a little bit of stuff with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, hey guys, like I said, subscribe if you haven't. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know how the conversation was, and keep me encouraged. All right? Oh yeah, keep me encouraged because I love that. That's what I'm saying because this is my joy. You see what I mean? Oh yeah, this is my joy. And I always say before I end my show, who feels it knows it. Thank you again. Peace out.